Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the Vivo T4 Pro. Recently, I saw this phone on Flipkart sale for around 28,000, and with bank discount, you can get it around 27,000. And if you have an old phone for exchange, you can even get an extra 2,000 discount. So before you buy this phone, I want to share the things I really liked about the Vivo T4 Pro and also the things I did not like. Is this phone really worth buying for the price? Stay till the end to find out. And before we start, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit that subscribe button. And if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Now let's get started. Let me start with the battery life. The Vivo T4 Pro comes with the 6500 mAh silicon carbon battery, and honestly the battery life is really good. In my usage, I get around 10 hours of screen on time. I don't play games much. I mostly use social media, make calls and use the camera a lot for clicking pictures. The screen on time I mentioned is with the mix of Wi-Fi and mobile data. If I use 5G most of the time, I get around 8 hours of screen on time, which is still pretty good. Now, if you're a heavy user or someone who plays games for long hours, you might need to charge the phone by the end of the day. And talking about charging speed, the phone takes around 1 hour and 5 minutes to charge from 0 to 100%, which is decent for a battery this big. So overall, I would say the battery life and charging speeds are really good on this phone. Now let's talk about the performance. The Vivo T4 Pro comes with the Snapdragon 7 Gen 4 processor and the Antutu score is around 1 million. But honestly, benchmark scores are not that important because I'm going to talk about my real life experience. Let me be clear, before the April security patch update, the phone had some issues. Whenever I tried to switch between apps or open application, it felt a little laggy sometimes. At first I thought it was because of the UFS 2.2 storage, and maybe that was the reason for slow app opening speed and app switching. But after the April update, Vivo fixed this issue completely. The phone feels much smoother now. The app opening speeds and switching between applications are much better. Hopefully Vivo doesn't mess this up in the future updates. Now coming to gaming, if you're a casual gamer, the experience is pretty good. You can easily play games like BGMI and Call of Duty without any major issues. But if you're a pro gamer or someone who plays competitive games for long hours, I would probably not recommend this phone for gaming. So overall, for the price, I would say the performance is decent and good enough for most users. Now let's talk about the network performance. Honestly, I never had any issues with the network on this phone. The 5G connection stays stable and the 5G speeds are also good in my usage. And talking about call quality, it is also really good. I didn't face any call drops and the voice clarity during calls was perfectly fine. One thing some people may like is that you can record calls without any warning announcement on this device. So overall, I did not face any network related issues with the Vivo T4 Pro. Now let's talk about the software experience. To be honest, I have been using Samsung phones for a long time. So when I switched to Vivo, the Origin OS experience didn't feel as premium as the Samsung's One UI at first. But honestly, as I kept using the phone, I started to like Origin OS too. It actually feels good once you get used to it. Now, if you're coming from a Samsung phone, you might find the software a little confusing or messy in the beginning. You might have to turn off some unwanted notifications and change a few settings. And after that, the experience becomes much better. The good thing is, as you keep using it, you will slowly get used to the UI. So in the software department, I would say it is good. It comes with a lot of useful features and overall the experience is good, nice once you adjust to it. Now coming to the camera. Honestly, I am seriously surprised, and let me tell you why. I have an iPhone 16 and also an Samsung Galaxy S24 FE, and both of these phones are much more expensive than Vivo T4 Pro. But when it comes to portrait photos, I would honestly say the Vivo T4 Pro performs at a flagship level. Don't just believe me, you really have to try it yourself. I'm genuinely impressed with the telephoto camera. It uses the Sony IMX 882 sensor, which is actually a very good sensor, and combined with Vivo's image processing, the portrait shots come out really impressive with great background blur and nice details. And now coming to the main camera, it takes decent photos in most situations and gets the job done well. But let me remind you, this phone does not have an ultra wide camera. So if an ultra wide camera is very important to you, then I would suggest skipping the Vivo T4 Pro. And talking about the front selfie camera, it's a 32 megapixel camera and it takes really good selfies with good details, but the only drawback I found is that the camera is not very wide. So if you are trying to take a group selfie, fitting everyone in one frame can be a bit difficult. Other than that, the camera quality is really good and the telephoto lens is definitely the highlight of this phone. So should you buy this phone? Let me make it clear for you. If you love taking 3x or 4x portrait shots, then honestly I don't think you can find a better phone than Vivo T4 Pro in this price range. The portrait camera is seriously impressive. And if you want a phone with really good battery life and fast charging speed, then this phone is definitely for you. But if you are a very heavy user, especially a pro level gamer who plays games for long hours, then I probably would not recommend this phone. The network quality is also really good, and overall I think this is solid phone for the price, especially because of the camera experience. But at the end of the day, it's your money and you are the one who should decide. Please do your own research and don't depend only on my video. I'm just sharing my personal experience with this phone. So that's it for today. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.